ton of time, well done, given the circumstances, a fair enough amount of time with WordPress. Basically with the course, the basic course that is on the WordPress.org, org. They have like 3 courses, like the basic, the user, and the programmer, coder. I've done the basic. It was nice. It did request to start building a website, so I've set my mind into building a candy store, an online store with candy, with the candy that I had when I was a kid. Well, with stuff like is like salty and stuff that is like sweet, like the stuff that kids have. And this way I'll be able to build with different categories, like salty, sweet, and within them like putting different tags. That should allow me to start working on the skills to develop a website. But I have discovered that, well, basically, if in order to use it I purchased like the personal package, it's called. It's like the basic package of WordPress. You cannot use plugins, which are kind of very much needed for an online store, unless you have the business package. Basically, also because I want to use a plugin called Elementor. Elementor is like a way to build a website by drag and drop blocks, instead of having to build them like in a more complicated fashion, which is what WordPress allows you by default, which probably is not that much of a deal. You just need to get familiar with that. But I would like to make it somehow easier, so that I can spend more time not like trying to understand how the tool works, but like building effectively. So tonight I will be purchasing that package, which basically you can either, as far as I've understood, and I don't know if I'm right, but you can either purchase the Elementor plugin, but you cannot download it unless you have the business package on WordPress, or you can buy the WordPress business package and then you can download any kind of plugin for free. I understand so far. I mean, just at the beginning, but I do understand that I need that in order to keep moving. So I was able to do that in a few hours in the hotel, in the night shift. Not that we have that much of free time, but these days were like more quiet in terms of occupancy. So I still need to keep on working on that. I have so basically for the candy store I have a domain, I have a host. Now I just need that, like to have access to the Elementor, and then I will be able to start like with the header, the footer, then the pages. By the way, there was a colleague there at the hotel, Brazilian guy. He was using AI for everything, like ChatGPT, for like generating like the content of a website or the structure, or the guy is just asking all the time, and it turns out the guy, he built a drop shipping website with Shopify. It's not that much working for him because he's not that much dedicating time to it, but he showed me how it was, and for me, obviously, since I'm not familiar with that kind of stuff, it does look impressive, although I'm pretty sure that he does a simple job there, an effective job. So anyways, that's what I want to achieve with WordPress. But yeah, I thought WordPress was kind of the non-paying option, and yeah, well, that's not the case. If you want any more or less not even advanced but necessary tool to build an e-commerce, you have to pay $300 or 250. So yeah, I mean, not that I cannot have it. I mean, I can. I am gonna do that effort, even if yeah, it's tight on the budget. But I thought that was the difference between WordPress and Shopify. So I don't know. Maybe Shopify it's worse than that in terms of yeah, you can build anything with this version, and then it turns out you cannot build anything with that version. But yeah, I do understand that I want to ultimately build an e-commerce with multi-location, like with several locations of warehouses, since I'm going to have like the products that I have on Amazon also in specific warehouses, one in the US, one in continental Europe, and one in UK. So I need tools to be able to generate a website with several warehouses, and that can show the products according to the country. So it needs to geolocate the IP of the user of the website. I don't think I can achieve that with the personal package of WordPress. So anyway, that's the news for this week. I have to start to keep on digging that. I need, yeah, to start spending a lot of hours in WordPress to get familiar with it and be able to create awesome websites.